Hello to the 83 subscribers that I had or that I have now in my 12 years posting here on YouTube. One of them being my mom. Hi, mom. And another one being my auntie. Hello. Hi, everyone. And hi to you if you are not subscribed. What are you doing? No, but jokes aside, today I want to talk about something a little bit personal and why I think it took me 12 years to get to 83 subscribers, which, if you think about it, it's quite a lot of people, but in the big scheme of things, it's not a big number for YouTube. But I'm grateful, okay? I'm grateful. But today I want to talk about my journey on why I think it took me so long to be consistent here on this platform. And I feel like it goes way back from when I was in school. I'm a Filipino guy, okay, and I grew up here in Spain. So I've always felt that I was different. And if you don't feel like you're different, don't worry that the kids are gonna make you feel that you're different. All of them were white, and I was the only one that had different traditions, that had another language, that was brown, that looked different, that acted different, that, you know what I mean? So when you're growing up as a kid, I feel like it had a huge impact in my confidence growing up. Now I feel like I fixed that. I had to move to London, and there's where I live right now, and there's where I got and gained and cemented all this confidence. By the way, my name is Carlos. I'm 33 years old now, and I'm part of that generation that grew up without social media. I'm part of that generation that grew up on that transition of no internet to having internet. My mom had to yell at me because I was connecting to the internet and she had to make a phone call, or she was waiting for a phone call. The phones were like that, so you had to like dial like that. So imagine, and it wasn't that long ago, but that's to tell you that I'm part of that generation that wasn't born with social media. So growing on that environment was really hard, but also I had quite a limited vision of what the world was. Even though I knew that I was different, I had a limited vision. But with social media, everything opened up. With social media, you could reach out to people that look like you. When social media started coming up, and it was kind of trendy, so here we had 20, we had MySpace, and it was more of a popularity kind of game other than anything. But then I started seeing people that looked like me, and I was like, yes, I want to be like them. So I was posting, but with no reason. I wasn't particularly skilled at anything. I wasn't particularly knowledgeable at anything either, so I didn't know how to approach that. So the only thing that I was doing was basically post pictures of myself, which you see someone and it's just like, okay, hi and bye. But deep down, I knew that I wanted to share something with the world. I don't know what was it, but I knew that I wanted to share stuff with the world. I wanted to explore my creative side. I wanted to be more open, and I wanted to stop being so self-conscious about the way that I look and the way that I present myself and the way that I speak, the way that I sound. But it took a lot of work and a lot of effort. So if you're someone that's watching and you're not posting because you feel like you're gonna be judged, people are gonna talk about you, we're gonna say things, well, they are. They are gonna say things, but that's why you have to work on yourself. You have to work on yourself, on your self-confidence. You have to work on the things that you tell yourself, the things that you feed your mind, and how do you see yourself, your perception of yourself. That's what you have to work on, because if you don't work on that, people are just gonna eat you up. People are gonna eat you up alive. So you have to be strong here in your mind. You have to be strong because nobody can hurt you if you're strong here. People can only hurt you as much as you let them. So if you let something affect you, it will. If you don't let something affect you, it won't. It's just as easy as that. But for the longest time, I had that block in my mind that wasn't letting me explore and post on social media, because that's what I wanted to do. If you don't want to post on social media, that's fine. Just go on with your day and you're gonna be fine. But this video is about me wanting to post and me having a block in my mind that wasn't letting me post. You know what I mean? I'm happy to say that I've been exploring different platforms, one of them being TikTok, and I found some sort of success in that platform because I went viral a couple of times. But I feel like it's who you surround with that's gonna also help you build that confidence in you and build that reassurance that nobody actually cares about what you do. You know, like, we're not that important, if that makes any sense at all. Like, you're not that important that someone's gonna go out of their way to ruin your life. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's not that deep. If I'm not mistaken, I started posting on TikTok like 2 or 3 years ago, and I still keep posting on TikTok. I feel like one of the reasons that helped me a lot with my self-confidence was being surrounded by people that were also aligned with that sort of mindset, that also like social media, that also like posting. And that kind of reassured me that, you know, if they are doing it, why can't I, if I also want to do it? It's really, really important to surround yourself with people that also like this, because then you gotta get into that mindset of like, oh my God, let me post. And you just post and, you know, nothing happens and everybody is supportive of you. Some of the challenges I faced, and I feel like I still struggle with this one, is consistency. I feel like I am not good enough. Why am I putting so much effort on this? But ultimately, it's because I enjoy it. I like filming, I like vlogging, I have multiple interests. This is, yeah, another struggle that I faced, and was finding my niche. Like, what's my niche? Like, my niche is myself, you know. I'm interested in makeup, I'm interested in skincare, I'm interested in vlogging, I'm interested in a lot of different things that I feel like if you want to grow quickly on social media, you have to focus on one. That's what they tell you, but I don't believe in that. I believe in just being yourself and having a personality. One of my struggles, the self-talk that I have with myself, and I feel like if you're doing that to yourself, you just have to stop. Because if you enjoy creating content, that should be enough. Actually, like, it shouldn't matter if you have 83 or 104. Obviously, I would like to grow this account and I'm trying to be consistent, but you know, everything will come. I know that, hopefully. Everything will come for sure. But that's why I kept telling myself, you know, for 12 years, who knows. But I also celebrate small victories. When I hit 50, I was like, 50, get that, I'm 50 now. But now I have 83, and I started posting again because I recently went on a trip with my mom, and this is another topic for another day. But you know, don't forget about your parents. Go call them, go text them, because honestly they are living for the first time also, same as you. So if you can, why not spend time with them? Especially me, that I live in another country. I'm like, okay, let me do that this year. We went to Tenerife, and if you are nosy, you're probably gonna go to my profile and check the other vlogs that I just posted. And yeah, that's why this is what kind of reignited my wanting to post again here on YouTube. If you scroll, I have a few videos, but yeah, 7 months ago, I did another attempt on being consistent here, but I feel like I wasn't in a good mental space. I had just broken up. I had to move to another place, which, by the way, I'm moving to another place now. But yeah, it's always chaos. But ultimately, my love for creating stuff is greater than all of those things happening in my life. And ew, because ew, I don't like speaking like this. I don't like saying these things because it's a little bit cringe and icky, but that's the truth. That's the truth. I'm currently in Spain though, so this background is not mine. It's my mom's background and my dad's background. This is actually the house where I grew up in. This is their bedroom. Soon I'm gonna be going back to London, where I feel like I'm gonna be more creative in the new place. But whatever, that's another topic, okay? I feel like this is my issue. I don't know how to speak in a way that I'm just like following a straight line. I always go around the sides, but sorry. Yeah, another thing that made me not post as much was the numbers. I would post a video and I would expect 1 million views, which is, you know, unrealistic. But if you're delulu enough like me, you would think that you are enough and the best, and that your video is actually a very, very good video and everybody's gonna love it and like it and subscribe to you. But that's far. from the truth. That wasn't the truth, you know. If you need this reassurance from numbers, you're not gonna go far in this life either, because you're constantly seeking external validation for something that you are doing. So if you post a video and it gets 5 views, it gets 5 views, but don't put, your value doesn't change basically by the amount of views. That's not correlated. And for the longest time, I had to relearn that in my mind. I had to tell myself that my value is not directly linked to how many views I get in a platform or in another, that I am still the same person. And that's how I started building my confidence, you know. So I'm not equals the amount of views that I get. I'm still myself. So if I believe that I have something to share and I want to share it to the world and I enjoy doing this, I'm just gonna keep doing it. And you should too. Okay, you should too. Now I want to share some techniques that help me a lot, okay? A lot with filming, with posting, with overcoming the fear of being seen, the fear of being perceived, because that's another thing. You cannot be posting in one platform and then be ashamed if you post in another platform, aka Instagram for me. So on Instagram, I have all of my friends, all of my family, all of people that know me in person. So I feel like I was more free on TikTok because the content went to people that I didn't know. So I was like, yeah, why would I post this on Instagram? I'm just like, ew, icky, you know? But now I don't care. I don't give a damn, actually. And this is an exercise that I started doing not long ago, actually, and just for myself, just to prove myself that nobody cares. Once I saw that nothing happened, in the sense of nobody cares and your life continues, I feel like that sent a message to my body, like a clear message directly here into my brain that I was safe, okay? Because if you're doing something and your body doesn't feel safe, then you kind of repel everything, like everything goes out. But yeah, like now I feel safe posting again. What I was gonna say is that I actually feel proud of myself now that I'm recording this. I feel proud that I am now able to showcase my family and my friends, everything that I do, which is basically nothing bad, you know. I do like makeup tutorials, I do vlogs and stuff like that, but for some reason I was ashamed of posting them on Instagram and not on TikTok. Like, make it make sense, you know. Like, do you want to be seen or do you not want to be seen? Like, you have to go through that if you want to succeed and grow an audience, you know. It's just normal, it's just like that. Otherwise, just like post them for yourself. Another trick that I used, I recorded one video like 7 months ago. I feel like it's called How to Gain Confidence on Camera or something like that. I don't remember now, but it's on my channel. And on there, I give like good advice. Like, it's not because it's me, but I swear to God, like I give good advice on that. And one of them is, if you are scared of recording yourself, like just press record, like literally, but it's just for you. Like, at the time, I couldn't even look at myself, but I wanted to record. Does that make sense? No, exactly. That's what I kept telling myself. It doesn't make sense. Do you want to record yourself or not? And yes, I did. So I had to practice, you know, because as soon as I pressed that red button, like my confidence went down the drain. But as soon as I pressed it again and it stopped, I would be like, oh my God, like, why am I so confident now? So I feel like you have to build that if you want to post on the internet. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm derailing again a little bit. What kind of things I learned during this process of like 12 years? Mind you, I haven't been posting for 12 years consistently, and I said that because of everything that I just explained, but now I want to get back to it. I do, especially now that it's almost 2025. Like, who gives a damn? Who gives a damn? Especially now that I kind of proved myself that nobody cares, not even my family, not even my friends. And most of them, it's not because they don't want to, and not everybody has the same interests, not even your friends, you know. You will find that a lot of your supporters will be people that you don't even know, which is funny because you would expect your friends to be there for you. But I understand, like, I'm not interested in football, for example, and some of my friends are, and if they ask me to watch something, like, no, like, yes, good work, good job, but you know, eventually you will find your people, and that's what I am hoping for, that I find my people here. Because yeah, I was telling my friends like, watch this tutorial that I made, and they were like, yeah, but I'm just like not interested in makeup like that. Like, why would someone watch like a 10-minute tutorial if they are not going to apply it in their lives? Like, they do support me on my daily activities, you know, as a person and as a friend, but not like that. And yeah, I just learned to understand that, and I just learned to accept it. So don't take it personally if your friends don't watch your video from beginning to end. Just like, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. I feel like during these years, especially the past 3 years, posting consistently in another platform, I learned a lot of things about myself that I didn't necessarily, or I wasn't necessarily aware before. A lot of mannerisms, a lot of things that I say, a lot of like these things that I do with the hands. I learned that I am enjoying more the process of creating rather than the results. So the results, I hope, I said it before, I hope they are gonna come, but I'm enjoying the process of creating actually. Like, all jokes aside, like, I like recording, I like edit. Well, I don't like editing as much, you know, but I like pressing record and just like speak and yap and yap and yap. And I just like it. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I enjoy it. It's my creative outlet, and yeah, that's one of the things that I learned, and not relate success with the numbers or with the likes or with the views, you know, because at the end of the day, I'm doing this for myself. Yeah, another thing that I learned was how to be myself on camera, because sometimes people that are here online just put up a personality. So I thought I had to be loud, I thought I had to be a certain way to appeal to certain people, but actually you just need to be yourself. You don't have to be like someone else. Like, yes, you can take inspiration from other people, but eventually you will get tired of pretending, because nobody can act 24 hours a day, and probably you're just gonna get tired, you know. So it's not a good thing. You just have to learn how to be yourself on camera. Now I want to talk about things that I feel like I have to be better at, and one of them is storytelling. As you can tell, I feel like I'm going around the bushes without going directly on a straight line, but I feel like that's just me, you know. I'm just like, my mind goes like at different miles per hour, and also I am translating in my mind. Sometimes I cannot find the words that I want to say because I'm thinking in Spanish, or I'm thinking in Tagalog. I'm thinking in different languages, and you know, translating them into English, sometimes I cannot pick up the right word, and it would just take me a split second of a time more than you to be able to express myself. But hopefully I'm getting my point across, and you're understanding where I'm coming from and what I want to say. So this video was mainly made because I don't know why I had like this amazing idea of recording this video, but honestly, if I can help someone that's about to give up on their journey, just know that every single journey is different. Look at mine, like 12 years, 83 followers, like, hello. Oh my god, I want to cry. But honestly, if you enjoy creating content, don't just do it for the numbers. Just do it because you enjoy it, because you like it, and because you want to share your voice with the world, and you want to do this because you want to do this. Okay, does that make sense? So if I can help one person only, I'm happy. If I can help one person to not give up, to keep going and to keep posting, because eventually, my love, that's gonna happen for you too. Trust. Probably let me know in the, like, I always cringe when I ask these things, but honestly, I'm interested in knowing if there's someone else out there like me that has been posting or has been in this world for a long time and hasn't seen the results that they expected. I would like to know in the comments, because then that will make me feel less alone. But honestly, yeah, subscribe if you want, of course. If you don't, then I'll see you in another one. Goodbye.